Yeah, about that time of the year we got to start putting stuff away. Maybe we'll go through that snowblower. It doesn't seem to be running right. It's my daughter's snowblower, and it doesn't seem to be running as well. Running. We'll just leave it at that. So maybe we'll go through a little bit of that. We got to get through some updates on Hotwing here. Yeah, everything's covered up. Secret. We'll show you guys a little bit. Maybe not this episode. Whatever. But once again, you know, it's not as unclean as it has been. So we got to start getting plans to get this all remounted. We had to, as you watch other videos, we had to cut all this out so we could put everything in there and then put the exhaust manifolds in, you name it. So, yeah, let's get to the getting, huh? Okay, so those wheels, see those wheels? So we're going to do something a little different, and we're going to upgrade the, not my buddy's Hoist. I put a new ram on it for him because his old one was leaking, and I didn't feel like rebuilding it. If you even can service those things. You can service hydraulic cylinders, just maybe not that one. Whatever. So instead of those wheels, boom, we're going to use these wheels right here. Big 5-inchers, urethane, hold 1,000 pounds apiece. Look, see, it's got a little curve so they won't get stuck up on every single last little... Oh, I hate that. Alrighty, we're going to get these on. You know, you guys don't want to see that. We're going to get these on and back to work, right? Boom. See, look at those. Those are so much nicer. And look at this. It just moves so much easier. Even on this, you know, even on this floor where there's a bunch of crap all over it. So, back to work. So, check out what I'm talking about here. So, you can see, I'm just going to cover all that up. You can see, it's not quite mounted on there. And I've never seen this out of a rocker arm. Like I said, I'm wondering if it's just the heads I've had. But see, here, you can see where the recess for the bolt, the rocker arm fastener is. And it's hitting the rocker, or the valve cover fastener. You can see where the recess for the valve cover fastener is. And it's smacking on the rocker arm. Well, that ain't good. Like I said, I think it's a product of the heads I bought. I looked up... Oh, no, I can't get it off there. Hang on. There. See? And you can see, like, you don't see any kind of anything... You don't see any kind of interference. But this, and this is in its open position. The valves aren't adjusted yet because the engine hasn't been fired yet. But... So you could kind of see where it's impacting right in there. So what we're going to do... What we're going to do is we're going to very carefully mill that down. I use mill, you know, we're going to grind it down. But we're going to have to do it in a very clean spot because we can't be, we're going to have to do this grinding in a very clean spot because that can't be wide open while we're doing this. So I'm probably going to do it outside. Yeah, that always sounds like a good idea. So, but there's plenty of material, but they're also thin aluminum valve covers. I mean, if we have to, we can just fill it in with some TIG filler rod. But yeah, we just need... Yeah, because you can see where the weld is. You can see where the weld is right there. And we're just going to go zoopy zoopy right there. Get some of that out. And hopefully we'll be ready to rock and roll. So, really quick, so I had to... As I said earlier, in an earlier video, I had to grind the inside of this down a little bit for rocker arm clearance. And I took that little nudge out there. Probably took that little nudge out there. So, well, we went a little crazy. Is that even focusing? There we go. So, I had to take this a little bit out of there. So the rocker arm clear. Obviously, I took too much. So, what we're doing now is... See, I got the little clamp here. I really don't want to take the clamp back out because I got it in there. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to take this around here. We got it all nice and cleaned up, and we're going to see what we can do. Probably nothing good, but, you know, we're going to try anyways, right? So, yeah, we're just going to TIG in and around this. just get this little plug part put in there, and we should be good. So that's the inside. We did a bunch of cleaning up here. Obviously, again, newbie TIG welder, and I had to fill a gap in there. This is cast aluminum with a really thin. See, this is the stock I use, just running practice stuff on there with no filler material, you know, just to get the sense of the torch heat and everything. But that's what the little section was made out of. It's just whatever I picked up from the local hardware store. And, yeah. Is it perfect? No. Is it good enough for us? Absolutely. It's going to go on there. It's got to get really cleaned up first, so we cannot put this anywhere near that engine with all this metal dust and shavings. And it is filed, because I think it is falling all over the place. So we're going to get this cleaned up, and yeah, I think that'll do it for this. All right, bingo bango. That's what we got. So as you note, we also had to take some off the rocker arm. It's very little, it's very minor. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. I looked into it, and I've heard of people doing this before. But as you can see, you can't really tell. Yeah, don't really have a light on me right now, but you can't really tell. But all the bolt holes line up now. So now we get to go back to doing fun stuff, you know, getting it in the car and whatnot. So yeah, concentration, big focus on getting the Hotwing running. Again, it's drag and drive season, man. I'm not getting left out this year. I'm going to a drag and drive. I'm just gonna show up if I don't get in. I don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna go there and be like, hey guys. Yeah, I don't want to get kicked out anywhere. I really like everyone here. Rocky Mountain Race Week, 1320 videos, sick to mag. Yeah, we need to go have some fun this year, and Hotwing's up to the task. So keep watching here, and we're gonna get into all kinds of shenanigans.